It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Atlanta facing Los Angeles. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Marc Gasol, Russell Westbrook out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Paul George, and it's Okafor in at the power forward. And Love has it in the corner. Back to Jordan. Passes it to McGrady. Stolen by George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. And here's Atlanta. Westbrook kicks to Gasol. Dishes to George. They set the pick. Gasol passes to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Okafor slams it in. Oh.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Hardaway dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
That hook shot was softer than whipped cream and cotton ball. His post game is simply fantastic.
Gasol is doubled. Back to Okafor. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Hardaway kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. In the corner, George with it. Here's Butler. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Outside for Gasol. Okafor against Glove. And then Okafor slams it in.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
From 12 feet out. No good from Jordan.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now here's Hardaway. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Los Angeles trails by 9. Stolen by Westbrook. Gasol kicks to Westbrook. Back to Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Timeout.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Westbrook kicks to Pierce. Hill passes to Pierce. It's back to Hill. Los Angeles with another miss. Atlanta leading by 11. And the pass to Cousins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The offensive rebound. Pass to Fredette. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Cousins with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. The three from Fredette. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. It's deflected. And stolen by Cousins.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Worthy dishes to Pierce. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
From deep three-point range. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Atlanta up 8. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Harden. And it's Fredette in at the point guard.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Harden, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Harden kicks to Chamberlain. And here's Fredette for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Fredette's got 6.
And good passing, setting up.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Feeds it to LeBron. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Fredette gets the bucket.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that juggle.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Gasol. Love comes in for James Worthy. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Butler in for James Harden.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Los Angeles.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Now here's Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Basket good.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Fredette gets the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Pierce is checked in for Love. Hill comes in for Ron Artest. Jordan, he's checked in for Kobe. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Jordan. That's tipped. Fredette. Here's Gasol. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is... Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And Howard with the stuff.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Fredette can't hit. Los Angeles trails by 15. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Atlanta leading by 13. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The three from Fredette. It's stolen by Hill. To the middle. Here's Pierce. No good there. Excellent D there from Okafor. Stolen by Pierce. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Jimmer Fredette. 18 points.
As successful as he's been inside and outside, it's posing some serious matchup problems for the defense.
You know, when a guy's having such a complete game like he is today, fellas, it's really the most difficult type of guy to try to defend because you don't know what to take away.
They've got Tracy McGrady. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Jordan in the shooting guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. To the paint, outside for George. Westbrook passes to Okafor. Butler in the corner, sinks the triple. Butler's got 5 now.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Atlanta leading by 16. He dishes it to Gasol. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Here's Okafor. A three-pointer off the mark. Jordan kicks to Love. And Love throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Los Angeles with some changes. James Worthy's checked in for McGrady. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Jordan.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Gasol. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Okafor. Durant's checked in for George. And it's James Harden in for Butler. Here's Westbrook. No good off the back of the rim. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside. The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Worthy dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. Abdul-Jabbar against Cousins. With the hook shot. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. Atlanta leading by 14. In the corner, Harden. Atlanta again missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Chalk up 2 there. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hook shot on the way. Rebound Atlanta.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Cousins gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And Los Angeles with some changes. Marc Gasol is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Pierce comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Hill in for Hardaway. And then for Atlanta, Chamberlain's checked in for Durant. Drexler comes in for James Harden. And it's Fredette in for Russell Westbrook. Fredette inside the three-point line. And Cousins kicks to Fredette. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
1:05 left in the third. Drills it from outside. Westbrook's got 5.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now the feed to Cousins. Gasol with the steal. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Gasol.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
.32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jordan comes in for James Worthy. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Marc Gasol's checked in for Atlanta. Okafor comes in for Chamberlain. And then Okafor slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Atlanta leads by 15. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. On the court for Atlanta, Okafor out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Harden. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Butler in at the 2 guard. To the inside. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. Hardaway's checked in for Los Angeles. George is checked in for Atlanta. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And that one drops for him.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Kevin Love's checked in for Dwight Howard. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin will see if they have enough to get it done.
Hardaway hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And Atlanta leads by 13. Here's Los Angeles now. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Working on Gasol. And that's going to be a travel.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
And they double up Butler. Left side, Westbrook. Okafor kicks to George. Drops in the tray.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Jordan, and Okafor with the block. Westbrook kicks to Okafor from the baseline. No good that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Back to Hardaway. That three off the mark. Atlanta leading by 16. Butler passes to Okafor. Outside Westbrook. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. Okafor dishes to Gasol. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Love against Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Butler kicks to Gasol. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. LeBron comes in for Okafor. Durant's checked in for George. And James Harden subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Here is Harden. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Poked loose. Durant, the pass to Harden. Launches it. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And he sinks the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Harden. Cousins dishes to Harden. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. Free throw drops for Gasol. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. We've got 28 seconds left. left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Got it from 16 feet. And Atlanta leads by 14.
Yeah, it's called 3D. Dejected, deflated, on defense. That's what's going on right now, guys.
Hits the three-point bomb. Here is Harden. Fires it up. Off on that one. And so Atlanta takes this